One of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
And Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Arrowhead. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch. Their breath over on the sideline.
Yellow!
They'll run with the full 7th round draft.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Yellow, yellow! 180!
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And
he was covered by Dante Jackson.
Hey, 57, 57! Yellow! Hey, 43, 180! What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ocean man is Johnston. That's complete. It's McConkey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards.
Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Chargers
first down here for O'Brien Hampton. And he'll get it out 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of
just across the midfield.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got it down. He gets in the 2nd. And they move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a pickup.
And the Chargers
First down, L.A.
A gain of 12.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone who needed to have early on. So, it might be his first target. I think it's going to be his last.
He was taken
So there's
down
multiple
behind the
factors,
line of
Mike, that
scrimmage.
make blitzes
It's a loss of a
successful.
yard.
So, of course,
Brings
there's
up
the initial
second and
design.
11.
Can you attack
At
the
the Chiefs'
vulnerabilities of
38-yard
the
line.
offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the
Grenade.
timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Just shy of what they needed.
A gain of 10 yards.
On third
And
down.
it's third down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This opens
It's a gain
going
of
to 4
25
so
yards
far.
on the play.
Now they're back first and
That's
goal.
another Chargers first down. First and goal, Chargers.
They're struggling to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Omari
He gets a yard out of that one. It's second
brought
down.
down just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
One more time with Hampton. Barrels his way into the end zone.
Los Angeles.
Omari Hampton. Touchdown, L.A.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
On the year. Dicker
His kick is
with the
good.
extra point.
Makes
Chargers
the
will
score
take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off
Touchdown
for the
here. Dicker
Chargers.
out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where
The
they'll
Chiefs
set up
take over
shop.
first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground. On the tackle.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 25, here's second down and 7.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's right on target. Too much. That one falls.
Intended for
Incomplete.
Rashee Rice.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is
Brings up
obviously
third
critical, right?
down
That's where
and
tip passes,
7.
that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Caught by the rookie of LSU.
3-yard gain.
And the defense.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Gain of 7
First
and a
down.
first down.
First
Doing
and
a nice
10
job
at
there
the
to move the
32-yard
chains
line.
early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll air it out down the middle. This one, Mahomes incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second
It
down.
leads to second and 10.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
This one
Complete to number 10,
blown up in
Isaiah
the
Pacheco.
backfield.
The
Tackled
best
back at the
defenders
28-yard
can
line.
just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long for Mahomes. He's going to take a shot
a gain
but
of
it takes
32
them across
yards.
midfield down
And
to
the
the
Kansas
40-yard
City
line.
Chiefs.
The
First
defense
down.
blows a chance to get off
First
the field
and
as
10
the
at the
offense
40-yard
converts
line.
3rd and 14.
Line up. Watch out.
Mahomes is into Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco
To about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the
Deion Henley
38-yard
there
line.
on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
down
and 8.
Yellow. Argo blue. Watch out.
Out he comes. Here's Mahomes. Who got this underneath to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Intended for Marquise
It's not incompletion. They've done a really nice job on this
He was
drive,
covered by
Mike,
Dante
picking up
Jackson.
fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a few 3rd downs?
He's got room to roll. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted
Harrison
in a
Butker
punt.
on for the point
Not
after.
exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game
kick
unfolds.
is good.
They get the ball back for possession
ties
too.
the game
Now they try to find
7.
some rhythm, find their identity of the game
Harrison
plan, and
Butker,
they
the
come
kickoff
away with
for
6.
Kansas
So
City.
that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down
The
right
Chargers
at
take
the
over 1st
25-yard
and 10
line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Moment trips right. Wide end.
Herbert now on 1st down. They'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
380. Run. Go. Set. Right.
On 1st down, Herbert. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
A loss of 2
Tiger.
brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
Crowd right. Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. His throw left side is complete. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's good for
27 yards.
27 and a 1st
That's
down.
another Chargers.
Now, this is the epitome
first
of
down.
a really short throw
A gain of
and a
27
really
on the
nice run
play.
after catch. And
First
listen,
down,
for a quarterback,
Chargers.
it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Wide end.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no good.
George Karlaftis on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
On play action. Now Herbert. Throw on the run is complete.
Herbert's pass.
Close to a 1st short.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to cover it. The Chargers. First down. At least at first glance.
It's a
They'll
gain of a
spot the
yard.
football just beyond
And
the
the
marker.
Chargers,
And they convert
first down.
on 3rd and inches.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Set. Let's go.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line.
Again, the ball
Couldn't
carrier.
reach that ball
Stopped
across.
short of the goal line.
Setting up
A
second
gain of 5.
and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
380.
Motion man is Johnston.
Step.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you think he'd be able to corral. Can't find it, and it's going to lead to a
Brings
third
up
down.
3rd and goal.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone.
Let's go, let's go.
All he has to do now is catch it. So it's a play they're going to look back at the end of this game and say, man, great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
Why did it hot? Ready?
Let him go. It's Hampton. Good blocking, and he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Chargers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a
Cameron
half
Dicker
dozen
for the extra
year.
point.
Dicker,
The kick is good.
with the extra point. And
Makes
the
the
Chargers
score
will move out
Chargers
to a
14,
14-7 lead.
7. Cameron Dicker to kick off
After
for the
touchdown,
Chargers.
here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. Get across the 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10
2-yard line.
at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow. What? I say.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco.
Isaiah
Trying to find
Pacheco,
someplace to
ball
go,
carrier.
but nothing
He was
developing.
taken down behind the
Tackled
line of
behind the
scrimmage.
line. It's a loss
A loss
of
of
one.
a yard. Brings up 2nd
Lost
and
one
11.
on the last
At the
play, so now it's
21-yard
2nd
line.
and 11.
Wait. Wait. Hey, 57, 57. Listen.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
By Odafe
That is
Owe.
Odafe
An
Owe.
11-yard
He's
loss on
able
the
to
play.
force the big
Brings
loss
up
on the
3rd
sack.
down.
And it sets up 3rd and long.
Hey, Ripley. I don't need to. I'm going. I say.
Here's Mahomes. On the run to the right. He'll let this one go. Deep down the right sideline.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw gives up 4th down. And
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers
He
take
is
over
stopped
first
in
and
his
10
tracks on that one.
at their own
They made sure that
43-yard
return
line.
was not going any farther.
Set. 80. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Ready, run. Step. Step.
To throw is perfect. That's to the running back. Marion had to. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
After a gain of
And the
7.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
To
line.
throw. It's perfect. That one too far out in front to be brought in.
Intended for Marion
Marion Hampton was the intended receiver.
Mac McWilliams
And
there
it'll be
defensively.
second down.
Set. Go.
Perfect. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completed. And he'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14
Give
yards.
him 14 on
And
that
the
one.
Chargers,
It's good for
first
a
down.
Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Quick throw. Johnston on the RPO. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on
more
that
yards.
one. They are on the
That's
mark.
another
first
Chargers
down.
first down.
That last completion's going to go a
First and 10
long
at the
way
20-yard
towards
line.
at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way,
It is put in the end zone. Touchdown
To
Los
number 30.
Angeles.
Touchdown, L.A.
Beautiful play
for
on the
the
move
extra
out of
point.
the pocket to his left, and he finds the end
kick
zone for the
is good.
touchdown. What a play, Greg.
it
Makes
really
the
was.
score.
I mean, how often do we
Chargers
see
21.
quarterbacks that really are trying to
Chiefs
make a
7.
play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one
Cameron
alive,
Dicker
and
to
it
kick
pays
off
off.
for the Chargers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down.
The
past
Chiefs
25.
take over first and
Decent
10
field position
at their
to
own
start this drive.
26-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go. Watch out.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Toward the middle of the field. That's
Intended for
incomplete.
Rashee Rice.
It's one of those balls
Incomplete.
where the quarterback wishes there was a
It's
string.
now
The
second
second it
and
came out
10.
of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
That one's incomplete. Good
Intended
coverage
for
there.
Rashard
Getting uncomfortable
Smith.
for the receiver.
Incomplete.
Couldn't hang with it, and it
Brings up third down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Mahomes. It is first down
That's
and
good
10.
for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Going for it all. He's got it. No touchdown, but they are
47 on the
close.
play.
Going to be first and goal.
That's
They've got it
another
at the 3.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now here's a timeout.
First
They're going to
down.
take it with 8 seconds
First and
remaining.
goal at the
until
3-yard
break.
line.
What an important sequence this is. Trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. They try to hit him with a screen. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Yellow. Let's go. Let's go.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That is caught. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring, and Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff for Kansas City.
And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Set. Ready.
Going on first down is Herbert. That's caught. It's Patrick Smith, who wants free. Right side. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Kicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 28, Chiefs 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Special teams has come with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Set. Grenade. Grenade.
This is Hampton. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Set.
On third and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
On for the Chargers field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick.
His kick is good.
And the Chargers will extend their third quarter lead.
Chiefs 7.
I think at this point in the game, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out
at
now to the 35-yard line. Mahomes on first down. Working the right side, taken in by Russ. He's down on the outside of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. Very quick first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And a nice game there. On first down, he takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 2.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Short pass. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
City Chiefs.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier.
He does a nice job from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 7.
Attack! Attack!
Get him! Get him! You got him!
Attack!
Once again, it's Pacheco. Take him down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
I don't need to. Yep. Arcelani!
Mahomes is going to throw here on third down. This one just too far for the receiver.
I think he predetermined the third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make.
His pick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Chiefs
31.
3 off
Chiefs
the lead.
10.
But they still face a
Harrison
sizable
Butker
deficit.
to kick off for
After
Kansas
the made
City.
field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Return, here comes Davis. And he is stopped.
And Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Set.
Herbert now on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to take this one. Touchdown, LA. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass. Now, just, Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep.
Cameron
with the
Dicker
pass
to
play
kick off for the
six.
Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so
The Chiefs
the ball
take
comes
over
out to
first
the
and
35.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow. Arcelani! Hey, color. Right side.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field.
22 yards.
And they will bring him down
And the
on the
Kansas
other
City
side of
Chiefs.
midfield.
First down.
Can't ask for much more.
First and 10 at
22
the
yards on the
43-yard
first play
line.
of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He'll get this complete. That's the tight end. Noah Gray. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down
10 yards
shy of
on
the
the
mark.
pickup. It's second
This may
and
look
inches.
like a simple
at the
connection, Mike, just
33-yard
pitch and
line.
catch. But I can promise you, the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 29.
It's a gain of
That's
29.
good for the
And
Kansas
it's
City
first and goal.
Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yellow. Arcelani! Right side.
Loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. Now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Mahomes
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the
A
start.
6-yard loss
And
on
a
the play.
loss of yards
It's
on the
third
play.
and goal.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Yellow, 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 yellow. That's a lie. Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Strike.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Perry. He's in there for a sack. And that takes us to fourth and goal. He is 2 for 2. Is good. And
Makes
the
the
Chiefs
score.
will cut
Chargers
into that
38.
lead.
Chiefs 13.
So anytime an offense comes off the field
Harrison
after
Butker
settling
to
for
kick
3,
off for
you always
Kansas
have to
City.
take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. Going right to Johnston. Give him 14 on that.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
One first down.
And the Chargers.
This is a really nice
first
job
down.
of just finding a hole in coverage,
of
Mike.
14.
And I used to say, hey,
First
when you're
down,
open,
Chargers.
stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
Taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 here. And the Chargers have the first down.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
380.
Now Herbert. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position on either game to put into the deficit.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. I got blue 18. Right side.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Intended for
A bit of a
Rashard Smith.
pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his
Brings up
passing game here
second
today,
and
Mike. And
10.
I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and
15.
leads to an incompletion.
Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end.
It's a gain of 29.
And they're going to be set up in the red
Kansas
zone.
City
They got it
Chiefs.
inside the 15.
First down.
That pickup
First and
good
10
for
at the
29
13-yard
yards.
line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That keeps him ahead of schedule.
It's a gain
First
of
down
7.
completion
Brings
of
up
7
second
yards.
and 3
Hero 15.
at the Chargers'
Yellow,
6-yard
yellow.
line.
Right side.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. That will be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third
Hey,
down.
57, 57. Attack, attack. Right side.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. Thrust to his right. That is touchdown to Chiefs. Touchdown Chiefs. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
Chiefs 20.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now,
Chiefs.
anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
That's over the middle. Intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to fake these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completed. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They were first and 10.
That's another Chargers first down.
Shotgun now for Herbert.
Just down
They come up on second.
A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The pressure just there. And again he goes down.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And that's going to bring up
for the Chargers field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. Is good.
Makes the score.
And the Chargers
41.
add to their
Chiefs
lead
20.
here in the fourth quarter.
Cameron
So
Dicker to kick off
back
for the
out
Chargers.
after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will get back to
The
only
Chiefs
about
take
his
over
20-yard
first and
line.
10
That's where the drive will
at
start.
their own 20-yard line.
Yellow! Resign!
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
Intercepted by the Chargers.
Deion Henry.
They'll take over
And that
first
should be
and
the
10.
final dagger in this one. I mean,
38-yard line.
barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here comes Hampton on the toss. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Tackled back at the
Well, they're trying to get the
41-yard
run
line.
game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's Herbert. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway.
Brings up third down. It'll be third and 13.
Now it's Herbert. He's got his hands up. It's complete. And take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
26 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
In motion.
And the Chargers first down.
And he will be taken down. The Saints, they want to use those timeouts. This one is done.
A 6-yard pickup.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.